Welcome to another episode of the Bug Bite hosted by yours truly, Tech Coach Ralph, where we are engineered to win. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about secure coding. What in the world is secure coding? What does it mean to do secure coding? So we're gonna I never heard of it before. So we're gonna look into it together and we're gonna figure it all out. So let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into figuring out what in the world is secure coding. So today's article, brought to us by Forbes, is titled Game On for Secure Coding, Gamifying the DevSecOps Lifecycle. And this article is brought to us by Jeremy Vaughn. All right. So let's find out what this is all about. Jeremy Vaughn is the CEO of Start Left Security. Okay. So fun isn't usually the first word that comes to mind when the topic of cybersecurity comes up. But when techniques of gamification, applying game design elements and principles in non-gaming settings to motivate and engage people can help bridge and divide between traditionally siloed security and product teams. It can empower developers through programs that make security training and compliance easier and even, yes, enjoyable. And just reading that right quick, that reminds me of how I approach my learning and when we were doing our software explorations, and it's like making it fun, finding a way to enjoy what we're doing. It makes you want to do it. So every time I come back, I'm like, okay, what is the next challenge? What is the next step? What is the next level? How are we going to win? So I totally agree with the strategy so far, but let's keep going and see what else it entails. So also, when teams focus on developers from the beginning of the software development lifecycle by partnering the development team as opposed to forcing security controls later, it allows higher productivity for all. So it's saying give the developers a security mindset so that they can implement it straight into their application instead of building everything and then security team comes in. Okay, now this is how we have to secure it, and then you have to go back and rework some things. Put the onus on the development team, on the QA team. It's the same thing I talk about, having the developers have some type of QA mindset as well. And that way, when they are building their application, they're thinking about quality as well. So the same way, apply security. So think about quality, security, which are closely related, right? You can't have a quality product if it's not secure. So it goes together. But those are the things that I'm reading in here so far. I love it so far, right? Great job, all right? Using interactive challenges, visualized metrics, and data-driven rewards, businesses can motivate teams to learn faster, adopt new practices, and deliver better products. Just like the baseball number crunchers in the book Moneyball were able to leverage statistics to improve the performance of the Oakland Athletics, tech managers can use the data and insights provided from gamification to create high-performing cultures centered around security. And believe it or not, most people are actually very, very competitive. We might try to downplay our competitive nature, but we all want to win, right? And that's why I say we are engineered to win here. So with that being said, you need to finding the strategies to make anything and everything that you're doing enjoyable. You know what they say, like if you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. The problem is a lot of people don't enjoy what they do because they don't have a strategy to enjoy it. I do. I every single day I'm doing something in tech because I enjoy it. I enjoy learning new things. I enjoy figuring things out. I enjoy putting the challenge ahead of me. And how am I going to turn this into a game? How am I going to compete against myself, against you, against everyone out there so that I can be the best, right? Am I the best? Yeah. Because until you show me that I'm not, I'm always going to be the best. The same way, until I show you that you're not, you're always going to be the best. And we just, and then we continue to top one another. And that's how we achieve greatness, because when we come together based off of our competitive nature, that is how we're going to elevate our gameplay. And that's what, when you see like certain sports series and the level of competition is so high because you see one person does something and then the next person tops that and they just keep going up and up and up and up. And you're like, wow, this was an amazing series, amazing game, whatever the case may be. The same way, like when you're looking at a gymnast and they're doing all these flips and jumps and everything like that, and you're like, wow, that's so impressive. Like, who can top that? This is a perfect 10. And then someone else comes up and they do something even more incredible. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw. And that's the feeling that I want to have when I'm learning this stuff. Is like, oh my God, I can't believe what I just did. I want to do it again. I want to do more. I want to figure something more out. And that's why every single day we're either doing our mobile development in the morning, or we're doing some Q&A at night, or we're doing Terraform on Sundays, or we're doing QA type stuff on Thursdays. Every single day, pushing forward to get better, looking for new strategies, coaching people, saying, okay, this is the technology you need to learn. So many different things, right? So I just want I really like this mindset of gamification, of whether it's security, whether it's just whatever you're learning. Gamify it, and you're going to see that it's going to be fun. You're going to be looking forward to it. See, so many times we spend so much time. Like I'll be on Discord. Oh, this person is playing this. This person is playing that. I'm like, I'm playing technology. I'm playing software developer. I'm playing software engineer. I'm playing QA engineer. I'm playing IAM engineer. I'm playing Terraform, whatever that title would be, right? I'm playing DevOps engineer. I'm playing all these things so I can learn, I can be better, I can make myself more marketable. Am I going to get a job playing video games? Probably not. That's why I don't play video games. I don't play it. I used to play a very, very long time ago, and I'm like, I'm not getting anything out of this. So I gamified my learning experience. And whether I was to go into like DevSecOps and stuff like that, every single thing that I do, I gamify it. So this was my first time reading this article, and I'm like, this is speaking to my strategy, my mindset, and that's why you set the timers on the streams. Well, we have a countdown. We have like what do we want to accomplish in this time frame? Do we win? Do we lose? Whatever the case may be, like Mortal Kombat, flawless victory. I want a flawless victory in how I'm learning, how I'm figuring things out, going from there. Let's keep going. Let the games begin. Gamification involves incorporating features such as points, badges, leaderboards, challenges, and rewards into tasks or activities to make them more enjoyable, competitive, and appealing. In a nutshell, it leverages human psychology to encourage desired behaviors and achieve specific goals. That makes it useful when our goals is to get teams and people to adopt new ways of learning and working, ultimately making security development more efficient and effective. There are many ways tech companies can gamify DevSecOps. For example, they can host secure coding tournaments, implement dashboards to visualize security metrics with leadership and badge incentives, and integrate capture the flag challenges or vulnerability patching competitions into developer workflows. Creating and applying game mechanics such as achievements, scoring, and tangible rewards can help foster a motivated, security-centric culture. And here's the thing: a lot of people in tech, we have that competitive mindset in like coding and figuring things out, and give us metrics to compare, like, because we're really analytical people, right? So giving us like the metrics and things like that is going to make us to have that drive, that urgency, so that we can measure up. All right, so let's keep going a little bit more. Motivation and mindset. By gamifying training modules and educational resources, companies can encourage employees to actively participate in learning activities, track their progress, and acquire new skills more effectively. When coding becomes more fun and rewarding, developers actively learn and operationalize security concepts. Elements such as challenges and rewards can make repetitive, complex tasks more engaging and enjoyable for employees, boosting motivation and productivity. So that sounds like a great strategy. Gamification can also facilitate teamwork and collaboration between development, security, and operation teams by encouraging people to work together towards common goals, share knowledge and best practices, and celebrate collective achievements. And that's why I always say on this channel, when you come here and you want to like you've accomplished something, I will always stop the stream. Like any live stream that I'm on, you drop in the chat that, oh, I did this and stuff, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna stop the show and I'm gonna celebrate you, because I believe that while we have to keep ourselves accountable, but like make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do, when our hard work pays off, we need to celebrate it just for a short moment in time. But I will stop the stream and I will celebrate with you, saying, great job. I'm so proud of you for all the effort that you put in. Now let's keep going. We don't stop there. We definitely don't stop there, but we need to take a pause to say, wow, we actually did it. What I set my mind to, I actually did. And that's why I will always be supporting you in that aspect. Okay. All right. What's next? All right. In a larger sense, gamification can fundamentally shift an organization's culture and mindset. Traditionally, developers have seen security almost as a distraction from core engineering work. By tapping into basic human motivations like competition, mastery, and recognition, you can make security something that teams look forward to. Initiatives like cross-functional coding tournaments can foster collaboration between roles and teams that have been historically siloed. From a management perspective, the detailed telemetry data offers a window into teams' skills, capability gaps, and training efficacy. Quantifiable performance insights make it possible to measure ROI and optimally tune DevSecOps programs over time. So, based on the data, you can make things more efficient, more effective, things like that. Through our platform, we have seen gamification help developers develop and deploy secure products 3 to 5 times faster. In some cases, this involves a 90% reduction in vulnerabilities and 33% reduction in tool costs. So, making sure everybody wins. To incorporate gamification successfully, it's important to choose the right approach and the right technologies. A systematic approach with a unified platform can help avoid the potential of bottlenecks, and automating things like performance reviews can make it easier to get everyone on board. Getting comprehensive leadership and cross-functional buy-in is key. You need to clearly demonstrate the security, productivity, and cultural benefits in order to overcome the inertia and skepticism that words like games and fun can bring. It's also about finding the right balance and making security genuinely engaging versus feeling like another checklist chore. Exactly. Like if it feels like it's a checklist, you're not going to want to do it. We hate to-do lists, right? A bunch of coding boot camps and stuff that have you build a to-do list, but we hate to-do lists, right? Like we don't want that accountability. So I like the idea of that balance of making it engaging instead of just something that we have to do. Gamification offers tech companies in DevSecOps an innovative and effective way to boost employee engagement, promote learning and skill development, foster collaboration, and drive performance improvement. By harnessing the motivational powers of companies can create a more dynamic and rewarding work environment. Instead of playing the hero coding risky solutions, gamification helps developers become superheroes by delivering secure software that benefits the entire company. All right. Leveling up culture and people. With gamifying DevSecOps, it's critical to have a sophisticated analytics-driven application security posture management. Oh, that's a lot of words. ASPM platform tailored for product-centric DevOps environments. This solution correlates security findings from many testing tools directly to developers, leveraging cutting-edge tracking data and advanced analytics for contextualized learning based on their commit activity. Imagine empowering your team with interactive challenges, visualized metrics, and data-driven rewards, all while fostering a security-centric culture that's effective and enjoyable. With continuous feedback loops and a points system, this approach to ASPM leads to a dynamic journey of growth, collaboration, and achievement, a methodology where teams focus on starting left instead of shifting left. I like that idea. Starting left instead of shifting left allows companies to put developers first, so security is baked into products from the very beginning. All right. So that is this article. It is from the Forbes Technology Council, which is an invitation-only community for world-class CIOs, CTOs, and technology executives. All right. So, like I said, that article is brought to us by Jeremy Vaughn, the CEO of Start Left Security. So we're gonna wrap this up right now. Let's get back to our full screen. And there you have it. Let me know what you thought about that. Gamifying coding. This article is specific to DevSecOps, but it can be applied to anything, like whatever standards that we have, just trying to get better, learn new things. I've been doing this for a very long time without even knowing it, but I have that drive to okay, I have to figure this thing out. I hate when I'm doing a live stream and it's time to wrap it up and it's just one little thing to get to work. So I'm in the stream and I'm like, oh, I got to figure it out. And then after I figure it out, I put a note, say, okay, we're going to review this on the next live stream so that I can show you what actually happened and how I figured it out. But super, super important, getting that mindset that you need so that you can go out there and get it. I'm going to share this article with a few people and I'll put it in the description of the video as well, because I think this is very, very important. Finding ways because guess what? Wow, this is great. I think it would be a really good implementation at a company. You can start implementing that into your real life today. And you can gamify your approach to learning, and I think that is very important, and that's going to take you very, very far. So let's think about it. Let's give me some ideas in the comments on how we can actually gamify our approach to learning, to development, to QA, to infrastructure as code, whatever the case may be. What is your approach to learning, and how do you see that? And we can collaborate, and then we can even do some streams on how we can put it into action, you know. And the same way now that you can play games online against other people, why don't we do a why don't we gamify our learning strategies together online, and where we can be taking the same courses, and we say, okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this project together, and at the end of the week, or at the end of the tutor, or at the end of the month, we're gonna compare where I got to, where you got to, your strategy of doing it, and we can go out there and we can win together. Iron sharpens iron. Let's build each other up. All right. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. If you haven't done so already, do me a big favor. Go ahead and like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every single time that I go live or drop new content. And if you're in need of one-on-one coaching or additional content, exclusive content that I show my calendar, how I use my calendar to manage my life, how you can practically apply agile in your life, so many different things, so that you can level up. Go over to www.techcoachralph.dev, sign up for a plan there. We have coaching, we have exclusive content, and we can work together to take you to that next step. All right. But with that being said, this is Tech Coach Ralph signing off on another episode of the Bug Bite. We are out.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.